Hey guys, it's Kat, and first thing I'm gonna say is I am so sorry to any background noise that you hear, because my family and my dog are very loud. So, yeah, but what's up? It's been forever, and this is going to be the get ready with me / makeup tutorial that I promised last year, October. And because I'm a flake, I'm not doing it till now. But better late than never. So let's get started because I don't know how long I can film before it shuts off on me. So I'm just going to talk about stuff and get ready at the same time. If you don't know what Chit Chat Get Ready With Me is. So first thing I'm going to do is put my hair up, get it out of my way, and I recently shaved the sides of my head again because it's about to be summer and I live where it's hot as hell, so gotta prepare. So I'm just gonna use this as a mirror and hold it there, so hopefully it's not too weird. So the first thing that I do is my eyebrows, and not everyone does that, but I do. So I use the Rimmel London black eyeshadow, black Fender number 14, and the Milani angled eyeliner brush or brow brush. It came with the brow pomade that I used to use a couple years ago, which I regret fully because my eyebrows looked awful. But you know, you live and you learn. Shit happens. So lately I've just been doing a very natural look, I guess, compared to what I've done in previous years. I don't know, I guess just not had motivation to really do a lot of funky makeup I used to and stuff like that, but you know, stuff happens. I go through little fits of things and stuff I want to do and stuff I don't want to do, so you know. And also, I finally have stuff up around my room, so it's not so blank, because like I was rewatching the video I uploaded and there's like nothing on the wall, and I was like, oh, well, that's boring. So I changed it, and so I'm still living with my grandparents at the moment because I was supposed to move out, but I lost my job, which was really devastating to me. And it wasn't just because it was my first job, it was just because I worked my ass off at that job all the time, and I'm not going to say where it was because this is not the internet, so I can't just expose them. But I did end up getting an injury while I was at work, and it was fully my fault. I was being a dumbass, and I was standing in a certain way where my left knee gave out, and I actually sprained it really bad. So I had to go to the hospital, and that was like last year, November, and January of this year they fired me because I was out for so long, and when I did come back I still had my knee brace on, and they thought, you know, you can't really be working under these conditions, you still have a knee brace on, and blah blah blah. So yeah, basically long story short, got fired because of that. And the city I live in, which I don't know if I've ever mentioned, I live in Vegas. Nothing goes right here. Like, no, you can't just get a job wherever, whenever. It don't work that way. It just doesn't. It's so hard to get a job here, and unless you're working at a fast food joint, you aren't gonna get a quality job unless you try really hard and, like, you know, you give it time. So I'm trying to finish school because I ended up having to do adult ed, and I'm trying to finish that. I'm almost done. I have a few more tests left to do, and then, ooh, that's really white. Ooh, please don't fall. This would be a really bad time. But, yeah, I have a couple more tests to go, and then I'll be done with that, and then I'll finally have a diploma, and that helps a lot too. But yeah, so I've just been basically focusing a lot on school and such, so I can build a better future for myself. But I would really like a job because I want to move out, but that's going to have to wait. So I've just filled them in normally. I don't really do much. I kind of just give them a little tail because I don't really have an end to my eyebrows. But I'm just taking this mascara and I go over it as like a brow gel because I fill in my eyebrows with black eyeshadow. Even though my hair is not black, it's like brown, but I always have black eyebrows. Even when my hair was bright blonde, I had black eyebrows. So I just use this as a brow gel. It's the Mega Length Mascara by Wet n Wild. It's just a purple one. Yeah, so I use that to set it in place and kind of keep the hairs from moving everywhere. Ah, that was crooked the entire time. We love that. So, now that that's done, I either do eyes or face next, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm doing something like elaborate, then sometimes I will do them first, just because I mess up a lot, and I don't want to do that. What was that? Ew! Okay, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So, I'm gonna do my face first because I'm just going to do my natural look that I usually do. So, if I'm not using the e.l.f. foundation, oh, that's the darker one. Oopsies. I use the e.l.f. foundation. Shake it up a little bit. I use the e.l.f. foundation in Light Ivory, and that one was the vanilla one. I tried that one for a little bit, but that one's way too dark for me. And I've been using that since middle school because, one, it's cheap, and two, it's actually really decent, and a lot of people have been getting more into e.l.f. lately, which makes my heart really happy because, you know, go poor people, we can only afford certain things, so when big people are using it, I'm like, girl, we getting somewhere. But I recently found this cushion foundation from Wet n Wild, and this one's in Light Ivory as well, but like it comes with its own like little sponge and everything, and I actually really like it, and it actually matches me pretty well because it's hard for me to find foundation that matches me because I'm pale, but like I have a ton of redness, and I think I have more of a pinky undertone than yellow, but I'm not a makeup artist, I'm not a professional, I don't know these things. So we'll just go with that. So it comes with this little sponge thing, and then you open it, and then the product is there. So I just kind of like dip it in a couple times, and I pretty much just focus it on the areas of my face that are really dark or red, and pretty much as long as my under eyes are covered and a few of my blemishes, then everything's okay. Because I've been trying to not wear as much makeup as I used to, because before I would like cake that shit on for like days. Like I used to wake up so early for school just to put on makeup. That would eventually come off during the day, you know. But did I care? Absolutely not, because I was like, I'm gonna wear my makeup and no one's gonna stop me. And did anyone stop me? Nope. Do I wish they did? Yup. But you know, you live and you learn, and you have awful makeup times in your life, but that's okay. So I try to use the little sponge thing it comes with, but I usually have to end up folding it like this because I feel like it doesn't get into all the crevices of my face. So I'm just doing that and then dragging it out from the middle of my face outward like that, just because it's more natural that way. But besides all of that, I've been pretty much just focusing on the little things in life. I had a really bad year last year, as many of you know who actually know me. I had a really hard time, and I mean, I'm still not doing the greatest, but I'm doing a lot of self-reflection and going through a lot of stuff by myself and trying to just figure out who I am and what I want to do and what I want to be and all of that, because it's important. And I'm so sorry that during my TED Talk speech, my dog is barking. He barks at everything, so like I said, I apologize that he's going to bark at least 3 times during this entire thing. Shout out to Sebastian, ya boy, you bark at everything. But I'm just putting the sponge back in there. Then I just go over it with my finger in certain places, make sure that everything is blended. I'm trying to talk louder so you can't hear him, but I'm pretty sure you can still hear him, so that's depression. But anyway, for my powder, I can't really show you. Oh god, it's the e.l.f. pressed powder, but I broke the lid off of it because I'm an actual monster. So anyway, so I just start the powder right under my eyes, and then once again work my way out from the middle of my face, because I don't want it to be super matte and super powdery like it used to be, because especially now that it's getting hot outside, I don't want to deal with all of that on my face, because it literally just, you wipe your face and it comes off. You get so sweaty, it just comes right off. So there's black on my forehead. Hello? Okay. So blending that out and moving on. Yeah, so doing a lot of mental work on myself, taking some bronzer, Hoola bronzer, just working on myself, and I think that's what everyone needs at some point in their life, especially when you're my age. I'm 18, about to be 19 this year, September, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's that time in my life to really sit down and be like, okay, like, what is it that I need to do? Like, where do I want to go in life and everything? So, yeah. Also, I'm just bringing this bronzer across my face everywhere, trying to blend it in, because I've noticed when my hair is darker, bronzer just looks a lot better on me, because when I have my natural hair or like any sort of other color, it just doesn't look right, but dark hair looks just fine. So now that that's all down, I like to do highlighter next. Oof, focus, thank you. I use the Milani highlighter number 1, Afterglow. Sorry, it's disgusting. And I take this e.l.f. blush brush and use it for highlighter because, I don't know, I just feel like it's small enough for my face, but also large enough to kind of get it all done in a couple seconds. I think that's what I meant. You know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, well then fuck it, we'll move on, you know? So, like that, and then I do the tip of my nose. Hello, Pinky, what are you doing? I do that, and then I go over my lip a little bit, but I end up putting more on when I put whatever lip color I want to wear on, so do that, then I take my powder brush one more time, kind of pat over everything. And then next is mascara, and I have a routine. So if you like my eyelashes, know what they look like. If not, follow my Instagram and I'll have it linked down below. I get compliments on my eyelashes a lot, so I'll show you my secret way is with the Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline and the Total Temptation by Maybelline. And then sometimes I'll go in with this one I did my eyebrows with just to kind of comb through, but I don't always. And you can always use one of these spoolies things. You can get them at like Big Lots, or they even have them at Sephora, so you can use the they're basically like testers. So first I use the Total Temptation because it's a little bit thicker of a mascara, and the wand is like ginormous. So I kind of just go through and just wiggle it through, get the first layer on. It's the most important layer. And lashes are everything to me. I don't wear fake eyelashes nearly as much as I used to, and that's been helping my eyelashes grow. So, and this is the brush on this one. And yeah, just keep combing through. I like to make sure there's not too much clumping going on, but I kind of also pull it this way towards the end and just flip it out like that. I feel like it makes the shape of my eyes just, I don't know, it just kind of accentuates my eye shape. And I also did not put any foundation, there you go, on my eyelid. Jesus, I cannot talk. Do that. And I did not put any foundation there because my mascara always smudges onto my eyelid, so I just don't put it there so I can wipe it off easier. And then once you're done with that, there should be like little to no mascara left on it, so dip it in one more time and hit the bottom lashes. My bottom lashes are very long, and I only go over them like once, because if I go over them more than that, then they start looking really weird because they start getting really clumpy. So I take one of the spoolies that I have that has no product on it, obviously, and kind of just go through. And a tip when you're applying mascara, even though like I said I get it all over my eyelid anyway, is to look down, because the mirror I have is lower than the mirror in front of me. So when you do that, it's just easier to apply it, and you can get from root to tip a lot easier. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe brush. This one is the M513, and using the little palette that I made from Coastal Scents, I'm using this white color. I'll have the shade names of everything in the down bar, description box, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just taking that and putting it in my inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit, bring some focus to the eyes, and then whatever's left on, I put on the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow, because like I said, I would go back. And now for my inner waterline, I use my favorite eyeliner of all time. Is the Rimmel London black eyeliner. I haven't found one that I like better than this one. I mean, it eventually smudges, but I feel like that's just because of my eyes. My waterline is naturally very watery. And even though it's waterproof, claims to be it doesn't last all day long. It just doesn't. So once the eyeliner is on, then that's lip time. I don't know what the whole hand thing was, but once again, we're just going to ignore it. I have 3 really like go-to kind of lipsticks. Well, not kind of lipsticks, they are lipsticks. Cat. And I don't see it. I just reorganized my drawers, so I don't know where I put it. Oh, there it is. Actually there's only 2. Okay, whatever. My first one is number 10, Adorable by Milani, is their liquid lipstick. I love this liquid lipstick so much. It's literally the best. It's a perfect nude shade for me, and I have so many bottles of this. I tried their other one, which is like 1 number up from that one. I don't know, but whatever number is 1 darker than that one. I have it, and I don't really like it that much, but I had to use it when the other one was out of stock. This one is the L'Oreal Paris lipstick in 800 Ferris Nude. This one I've just had for a really long time. It's more pinky than the other one, and it's more creamy. Obviously, it's a normal lipstick. Also, I tried to find a dupe for this. Ooh, that's why I got this one, because I'm trying to get more cruelty-free items and such, because though I am new to the vegetarian cult, I tried being vegan. It's a little too hard for me, but vegetarian is where I'll be at, and I'm still trying to buy everything cruelty-free. That's why I use a lot of Elf and Wet n Wild and stuff like that. I just care a lot about where the products are being made and used and not used on animals, so that tangent is over. And then a lip gloss I like to use on top of those sometimes is the Wet n Wild Cancer lip gloss from their Zodiac collection. I'm a Virgo, so I was like, let's get the Virgo one. It was like a gray gunmetal kind of lip gloss, and that's just not my scene. But this one is like an opal iridescent one. Super pretty. Has like gold and pink in it. I'm gonna wipe that off because I don't want to get lip gloss everywhere. But anyway, for the lip, I'm going to use the L'Oreal one just because I'm trying to use it up. Like I said, it's very natural, and I like it a lot. But yeah, so that's everything. That's the entire look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below saying any suggestions for other videos or any makeup tutorials, and on my Instagram, if you see any looks on there that I do and you want to see how I did them, let me know, because I really want to be more active on this channel. And I know I said that in the last video, but I really do, because it's just something I like to do, and I'm still trying to figure out how to edit. If someone knows how to do that, like, let your girl know. But yeah, so do that whole comment thing. Go check out my Instagram, and if you want to see my face pop up once in a while, subscribe down below. And yeah, so this is the completed look. This video is actually pretty long, so sorry about that. But yeah, so see y'all in the next one.